money together to get his bail and shit like that.
I never understood about the R. Kelly. I don't want to dwell on it, but like I just never understood. Like after all of those things that come out, I know we in a witch hunt kind of thing. Like we got to get the celebrities, and that's another thing that we could talk on. Like, is it me or does it look like there's just a lot of black documentaries stripping down like high regarded artists and no other ethnicity, even though we know
like Elvis.
But another flip side with the Elvis, the documentary would come out because it's a documentary era. But you know when people are like the cancel music, I don't like, how many black people do you know that got Elvis Presley in their collection? Do you know what I mean? My mum, no, none of my parents are really playing Elvis. Yeah. So it
and all
doesn't
this,
even matter.
to be honest, they cancel this guy and cancel that guy. It's the same what they had before with like the H&M thing and all the rest of it. It's like, I'm gonna stop buying. Like someone's like, people are lying to themselves, isn't it? I know there's some people who are like, I'm gonna delete all his music. We knew he was dodged from before. Like, why are you deleting his music now? Like me personally,
it's because it's
like Michael Jackson. I'm not gonna touch too much on this either, but Michael Jackson has got a history. You know, he's been in some sticky ones.
The allegations will just always be there. I mean, as we said, the documentaries come out. People are going to believe what they want to believe. For me, I just feel I'm seeing a lot of black documentaries being done. But I'm not seeing any of the other known people we don't being done.
I seen the Michael Jackson one, I seen the R. Kelly ones, and that's me done for 2019. I'm not watching any more documentaries like that. I'm not watching that Madeleine McCann thing either.
Listen,
it's just gonna stress me out because
it's a waste of time. I put it on for 5 minutes, and I don't know why we put it on. There was nothing about. There was just a bunch of screaming in my house, and what the hell this and what the hell that. My mum's got upset. My aunties got upset. Do you know what I'm saying? Like my friends come in and said, I went around their parents. I was like, we did this same thing when we watched the Michael Jackson thing. We just did the same thing. Where are the parents and where everybody needs to go and die in jail with R. Kelly.
Yeah, see,
there's no
I'm done.
Point. Like
I'm just done. I can't watch anymore. It's not good for me, man. I've started slowing my intake of news as well. Like I just don't need any more poison, you know what I mean? Like everything is just,
especially on things we know already. All I'm saying is that if we're gonna get those that have done wrong, let's just get them and let's get to the positive vibe and things. That's like, because I just think people are just trying to make money off these things, and as it's like here today, gone tomorrow. That's like we were saying with the council thing. What about the Jesse Smollett?
Oh, that guy. Well, okay, let me get this straight. He allegedly paid these guys to kidnap him or like beat him up, or what was it? Or
it was a hate crime. I think he had like a noose around his neck. They beat him up, and they had they were like doing the Trump support thing, and then after that, which was a bit dodgy with his story, he was just eating a sandwich when the police come for him. So everybody's just like, how does that make sense? Then further stories unraveled that it was supposed to be a twin from a set that set it up, and they've done all of that. But now everybody was acting passionate. I was acting passionate with it because I'm saying, like, if he's saying he got beat up because he was gay and he was black, there's people that are really going through those kind of situations. This ain't funny to be playing around with for a bit of clout.
100%.
Today now, just before we come in here, right? They've dropped the charges of him lying. So they said he was lying.
Yeah.
The police said they had the evidence or whatever, and now they're just saying the prosecution have dropped the charges. So everybody, and I have to put my hands up to this, everybody that had the little cancellation of him, I just want to hear what everybody else has got to say now. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Is it a thing where?
But why did he do it? Someone said it was something to do about them not renewing his contract on Empire. I stopped watching Empire.
But for the prosecution to drop it, that means they don't believe he's lying. So something's happened.
Yeah, but maybe they've had words with the prosecution, I think, because like you're saying, things don't come out.
Well, we'll just have to wait furthermore on that story to see like if there was a deal that got put there or something like that. The whole story was just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched Empire in ages. I know he was on.
I probably watched about.
I watched maybe a season or two.
Yeah. So,
excuse me, and that's it. That's all I've seen of it. I just, I don't know what he's gonna do with that, but
I don't know. But yeah, that cancellation of things. I think documentaries from the
people are cancelling bare things, isn't it?
I think everybody's got like a.
But people can't stick to things.
Huh?
They can't stick to things. I'll cancel them this week, and next month everyone would have forgot about it.
Everything's happening too fast.
Yeah, but
everything's happening too fast.
I don't know. I'm not cancelling no one. I just don't. I'm aware of what's going on around. Take a little bit from each, and that's it. I'm not like with Gucci. You know the thing about Gucci? I used that video of T.I. T.I. was talking to that kid.
T.I. Yeah, T.I. come up with, but then Future come up with something saying that he's still gonna wear Gucci now. I'm just like, was that really relevant to even say? Like the only person I felt would have touched on the Gucci thing was Dapper Dan. Okay. Because he got recently made like a head director. Like was the other one with Off-White? I forget his name. Sorry, I've gone blank. Yeah, like do you know what I'm saying? So he's been like Dapper Dan. He's been doing his thing with Gucci since what we talking about, the D-boy era in Harlem, like the paid in full kind of days of thing. Oh, wow. So they've given him a spot there, and he's like, I don't know if he's the first black man that's supposed to be heading like you know what comes out and stuff like that. But either which way, Dapper Dan, he's well known to the fashion world and everything. That he's got a big platform to be having a say within Gucci. Couple months later on, they've come out with this hoodie, and now everybody's come out. Oh my days, we need to cancel them. It looks like one of the minstrels things, and we're not tolerating it. So he's tried to put together like a meeting between the head of Gucci or the board of Gucci to come down to Harlem and talk to the communities and stuff like that. That's the most that people can really do, because I mean that I wasn't really wearing Gucci anyway, bro. Like it doesn't really make sense.
Not set up like that.
Nah, it wasn't really good. I mean, like it went crazy with the prints. I won't lie. I think I missed that little era. I went from the Ed Hardys to everything like that, but when it was just getting a bit silly, like, oh yeah, you're doing the LV, you're doing the Gucci, and it was just doing the print. There was a lot of people I know that was coming up with their clothing, and I would have rather put that on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Benja. He's another one. Shout out to Benja. He's always putting out good quality clothes. And just to touch on the Gucci thing, he put out a coat that was about $4. They gave Benja the same little negative. Oh my days, how you gonna give it $4 and then why you gonna make it that price? I bet you any money the same people that was talking have bought a Canada Goose for about $1,500 or $1,300, something stupid and ridiculous. There's no real snow out here, where in England you need that. Huh?
It's a nice day today.
I know.
It's spring day.
People that complain can't even afford it anyway.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point.
Well,
it's just something to say, innit? It's just something to say.
This is another thing with fashion and everything else. I think what people... You've got people... Yeah, you got people wearing £150 trainers and £300 Armani tracksuit, and they haven't got 2 coins to rub together.
Eating noodles.
Yeah, it's just that whole thing is stupid. But that's something that people learn. You have to learn that that's not what it's really about, innit? Because no one cares, because people with money aren't that flashy.
They're not bothered.
Yeah.
Like I like look when they had the witch hunt on, was it Tommy Hilfiger back in the day?
Oh yeah.
His sales never really went down. Like,
yeah, because I remember that because he said that if he knew black people were gonna like his clothes, he wouldn't have made them so nice. That was
and then he tried to backtrack that and say it was an email that come out.
Oh, that's alright then.
Somebody thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Oprah Winfrey had him on the show, and he said he loved black people, and he did that, but they didn't show that at the time. I had to go and research for that. So I was like, Oprah didn't have Tommy Hilfiger on there. What are you talking about? But they had Tommy Hilfiger on there, and now. Lewis Hamilton, he's phenomenal. He's one of these ambassadors for Tommy Hilfiger now. That's why Tommy Hilfiger's all come back. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's just cancelling and swinging swords and, moving like a Thundercat out here. But then give it a little time, boom.
Yeah.
It's all forgotten. So I know what Future might have tried to say. I was just like, this ain't the time. We're not really interested about it. You want to wear Gucci.
Yeah, because it was T.I. who said to the
T.I. went hard with
Gucci
it.
and
He went
don't
hard
wear Gucci and stuff. But I think Floyd Mayweather was like, oh, there's that video of him in the store, and he's like, I'm still buying Gucci.
No, that was it. That there.
Yeah.
I felt like one, he got drawn out. I think 50 Cent had been troubling Mayweather a bit too much, because the way them two go back and forth, it's disrespectful. It's mad disrespectful. Do you know what I mean? Can you read Floyd and all of these things? And, you know, they're bringing in their kids, and Uncle Floyd's got you when your dad don't want it. Like, it gets personal.
Yeah.
But there's, from what I know about it, Floyd has like a personal relationship with Dapper Dan.
Okay.
So that's why his thing will come there. But it's that clout chasing thing that we're talking about. Like, you go and spend millions with Gucci after everyone's upset about the minstrel's jumper. Like, come on. But I think he got drawn out from 50 anyway.
I can't keep up with what's going on, to be fair, sometimes, you know?
The timelines are moving like at
I don't know.
speed.
I'm just, as I see more and more stuff which I don't like, I just remove them from my TL, you know, remove the followers who put that stuff up. I don't need that negative stuff in my life, you know.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I'm working today. It's just not. It's not for me, man. It's not for me. And we need to say congratulations to Dave, though, innit? Dave.
Yes. Definitely. Yes. I saw the interview with him and Ed. Aaron.
I love how he's like Ed, like my guy Ed.
I feel like I know Ed.
Seen. Oh, Ed showed me that interview that they did.
I feel like I know Ed, because anytime he's having interviews or conversation, he's just talking like he's a down to earth. It's like he's a major artist,
megastar.
Yeah,
easily.
but the way he just acts with everybody, like, I just think he's a good, genuine person. That interview with Dave was good. I mean, they touched on the subject about people having problems with the
Black
song he
track,
really.
yeah.
I thought to myself, like, this is just a pathetic situation again. But the way he described it, I thought was perfect. He said, like, if he had 100 people that was like judging a song, got 99 of them, you know, excited and everything, then you got like one person that's just come up with the negative. If he talks about the negative, and it was like he's paid more attention to that piece of thing.
Well, I think Bashi had a similar sort of thing when he did Black Boys back in
he
2008, maybe.
Yeah, he did.
2008, but it's just a nice change than hearing all the other kind of thing, right? I think, I mean, Ed's the guy, and Dave's the guy. That's a big achievement. Did you see his billboard in Old Street? The one.
No, I didn't get to catch it. So
that's mad when you think about it.
But that shows you how much, as we were talking about, music over here is changed. Like, people have got billboards now, ad campaigns all over the place. And I said about the street themes and, you know, the mixtapes.
Well, they don't do that anymore.
It's like billboards. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That's interesting. Billboards are still popping, even though they're not really any different from when they were before, almost. You know?
No, not really. But you know what? Sometimes you can. With a billboard, the way they're positioned, like, say if you're driving somewhere and you see like the adverts that's popping up. As we said, there's so much things and contents that's coming out. Sometimes you could just be minding your business, you're going to pick up like a little McDonald's or something like that, and then after you just walk in and then you see that, you're like, oh yeah, I wanted to listen to that. You go and listen to it, or you go and...
Or go buy the mixtape. Go buy the mixtape.
Yeah, if that's what you feel like doing, yeah.
What I want to talk about as well is that, I don't know if you've been to Crepes Cones, the restaurant.
No, I was supposed to get there, but it seems like they're open at the moment. Huh?
Yeah, I think they're closing for refurbishment. So... I don't know what went on, but I know that the reviews on Google were mixed, to say the least. But I think, from my understanding, it's not really to do with the food, which is good. It's more to do with the service, and service can be fixed, which is great. I mean, it's a massive, massive move. Let me find out actually. Crepes and Cones. Yeah, it's a massive move for artists to build any sort of business outside music, because it's just it's kind of, well, it opens at 4. Oh no, it just says closed.
It just says closed, yeah. I think it was for a refurbishment.
Wow. One of the questions: did they ever answer the phone? Never. That's probably not great. Got 3 out of 5 though on Facebook.
Listen, my view on it is, if none of them are coming from the restaurant, well, they would have had people that would have, like a team that would have said or done something with it. And we gotta just be honest. How many restaurants do we know even last a year?
Yeah.
So I think that's an achievement for them to even be alive this long anyway. Because it's all nice when it's the hype. Oh, I'm going to go down there, people from the industry pop in. But then now it needs to sustain itself now. Do you know what I mean?
I think the...
They had someone that was meant to be their manager, one of their close friends, but he committed suicide.
Oh, okay.
Wow, so I heard about that actually. I think I heard about it on a podcast actually.
Okay.
That's apparently Hennessy Wings. Yeah, it's a bit of me because I was thinking about going last week when I was off, and then I seen them come out and do that. But then, I mean, they've got a lot on their plate.
Listen, after I think with all that happened, rest in peace, Cadet. Everything that happened, I think for them to still have the energies to put that in there and still be like level-headed. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I mean, I've had my cousin pass away. His was on a whole nother light and stuff. And sometimes that grieving process, especially from the whole camp, it takes a long time. It does take a long time.
100%.
So for them to still keep going in and they still responding to fans and everybody's been thinking like, do you know what I mean? I props to them. Really.
I heard they're doing a show now, BBC Three.
That's good.
They're doing a show and it sounds like almost like a music competition, and then you win a record contract at the end and you get mentorship and whatnot. Yeah. But I've always wondered how that works actually. You got people on The Voice and X Factor and the prizes they win a recording contract. Does that still hold the same level of weight? Because I don't think it really does. Because recording contact in those kind of fields of X Factor and big huge platforms, how I don't know, it hasn't appeared to me for the people who have won for it to change their life. But then the people who have come runners up.
Last one on is it X Factor, the Jamaican guy?
Oh, did he win?
No, yeah, he won, but like he got all the bits and bobs. I think there was something wrong with his papers, and he had to go back for.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why we.
And they waited until then.
But even though he had to go back or wherever he had to go, where's all the benefits of the show still? Because he doesn't physically need to be over here to to show us nothing. It could always be like, okay, he was the guy that
well, won. I thought it's always to do with what's it to do with? It's always the runners up who do well, like Raksu.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
JLS.
Yeah.
Leona Lewis, I think, but I don't know. Did she win or come right?
Did One Direction win? They didn't, did they? Did One Direction win?
No, I don't.
And they're just like one of the biggest bands.
Yeah, well, this is what I mean. You push what you want to push, essentially, right? Because they were on Simon Cowell's label, right? So Psycho, innit? Psycho, yeah. So it's fucking mad, isn't it? Really, but most runners up, I find, and they do the best. Runners up.
I don't. You know what? Maybe it's because they don't have the pressures of producing whatever number one has to produce, because they expect to get a Christmas number one. As soon as they win the show, number one has to be something. If it don't do well,
it's mad though. I was speaking to an artist who was on there. A few artists I know have been on there, and one of them said to me that the contract they get you to sign is a madness. They could tell you to tattoo your face, and you'd have to do it. Yeah, it's proper. So
you're just legally selling your soul.
Yeah, he told me that Simon Cowell himself was on the blower to him and was trying to get him to come, because they scout people for X Factor.
Okay. Yeah.
So they scouted him, and they were saying, you think you'd be a great fit for the show, because before you see that bit on TV where I've come do my audition. Before that, they have about 6 other auditions before they get to that stage.
Yeah.
So it is kind of mad. It's always something that comes up, because actually now I think about it, I've dealt with a lot of people who come on my show who have been involved in reality TV some way, and it's interesting. Would you do it if you was an artist? Is that something that would ever appeal to you? You
know what? It depends. Sometimes I wonder if it depends on the genre of music you're doing. So like if you're trying to say like you're doing grime or anything like that, I can't really see a grime artist going on there. You might sing a grime song, like if you're a singer or something like that, but I can't see grime artists going on there because I don't know, just level of acceptance or something, or it's authentic. So if you're like, say you're out here on the roads, as everybody would put it, is X Factor on a Saturday night being watched by parents the lane you're gonna go? Because that's all a pop field. All of it's a pop field. It don't matter if they come and sing R&B on there. They can come and see jazz. They can sing opera. Look at Susan Boyle. Still fell in the category of pop. So we don't know what the genre of the music was, but it's popular music now because they're on the Saturday night TV show.
Prime time. I don't know. Well, I'll say one thing though. On Friday nights, I'm watching the Big Narstie show. Yes. You know what? That gives me 100. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching it on catch up on Saturday.
Mo is the man.
Yeah,
I've got to give Mo his props. Mo is the man. That guy he can create, and he's somebody I could see on the timeline, and he just kills me, especially with Cavani's mum. I don't know if
Cavani's
mum. The way he's just out busting your head, like I'm just like, yeah, we all know who Cavani was at school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's good. I mean, for them to get a second season as well. You know what I mean? We need more things like that because it's a long time since we haven't seen. I'm going way back now, like a Lenny Henry?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Richard Blackwood had
Richard Blackwood. Do you know what I'm saying? He just recently did a deal with Bel Air, actually, Richard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
what, the film?
No, Bel Air.
The bottle.
Yeah.
Because you know the film's coming out, Bel Air. On Fresh Prince, doing a film of it,
yeah.
I mean, you know what's mad? I always think that I was watching it, not this time. I think previously when they had gigs on, and they had Ross from Friends. And I was with my missus, and I was saying to her, when you really deep, this is kind of epic.
It's good.
The Hollow Man with Ross from Friends.
Yeah, who would have ever thought that would have happened?
It's just so different, and he's telling him like, I used to watch you lot in jail. And all of that. I used to watch bare Friends in jail and that.
I think
it's mad.
I think it's good. Like I said, it's
really good.
I love those kind of chat shows as well.
It's not stiff.
It's free flowing.
You can tell that they're not being directed in a way. They're doing it how they would want to do it.
They look like they've got some form of creative control, but off the whole lead up to it, I think Narstie needs to get a lot of props as well because he's been himself throughout the whole process before the show came. So when he was doing the little food bits and bobs with certain man on their YouTube channels, then he ended up with Piers Morgan on GMT on This Morning and stuff, and he's giving them like he literally is like he bust the doors down for certain bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And then when you got somebody that's as talented as Mo as well, it's like they both bounce off each other, and it makes entertaining
television.
TV.
Do you see Jimmy Carr and Big Narstie?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Jimmy Carr's dancing.
he's just like Tim.
Jimmy Carr.
Stop eating a Haribo, you get type 3 diabetes.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
and this,
like, all of that.
Sorry, what was it? The gym. the gym. What's your favourite machine at the gym? The vending. And it's just like. But they were given as good as they got. He seemed like the most comfortable guest on there I've seen.
Yeah. Well, they all bounce off each other.
Yeah.
I mean, Maya didn't feel like she was left out when she was sitting there as well. She was just busting jokes. She dissed the man's boot cuts. So it's a bit deep. I don't know if it's boot cuts, but yeah, she's still throwing that jab. And it's nice to see, as you said, like you got somebody like Giggs that'll be sitting next to Ross. On that one, who did they have performing?
What, on the Giggs one?
No, on the last one.
NSG.
Yeah, right, NSG. You would never have put them together with Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That is just a whole nother world. And then they're skanking on stage. There's freestyles. That man passed around magnums.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of stuff that was going on.
Gives you the powers.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
The powers and that.
There was a lot of stuff going on. I loved it anyway. As we were saying, like I was not even going as far as Lenny Henry, the Real McCoy and all of those kind of shows, man. So like that's what I would like to see more of anyway. I'm glad, Channel 4, they're giving a platform for people to do their thing. It doesn't, as you said, it looks like they're getting told what to do. It looks like they just got like a little plan to follow. Yeah. And then whatever happens on
because
the show
everything happens, like even guest wise. I mean, and the type of people, and I mean, they had Dennis Rodman on there a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
He's a weird guy, innit? Really?
Yeah, I know, but it was a bit too weird, man.
He's just a bit like.
I mean, he told us about the Madonna story.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't ever want to hear something like that again.
Yeah.
That's a bit mad. Like he broke his shit.
Yeah, 3 times I heard.
Like, how do you break your shit like that, bro? Like the shit.
Did Madonna do that to him?
I think so. I can't remember the story. I'm still trying to forget. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, he got his shit broken. And I'm just like, you can't just anyway. Yeah. But yeah, the weird stories from it. It was funny though in the end anyway. Like when he was talking about what's his name,
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see that coming either. I mean, this is the thing, and then we had Young Bane on there the other week. I say we, but you know.
No, I admit I missed that one.
That was a good one, actually. There was, it's good because, like you said, you've got people like David Mitchell sitting next to like Maya Jama, and then you've got Young Bane sitting next to Pamela Anderson.
Yeah. It's so random. It's so random. Yeah. It works, and
it doesn't feel like they're on there just talking about, oh, I'm doing a press run. I've got this out at the moment. Go and see it. Go and listen to it. It doesn't feel that robotic. No. It's got personality. I'm really enjoying it. Like I was watching it Saturday. Really just had a quiet night on Saturday. Really enjoyed it actually. It was really man. I think that's really important. It's just important as well to see, especially for the youngers, to see people like that. Like someone who's as unfiltered as Big Narstie.
In a way, is keeping people inside watching some good television, either with friends or family, and just, not like, I don't know, keeping off the streets. I know I say that not in a real negative light, but one of my friends had put up a post the other day saying about like, bro, sometimes just chill, you know what I mean? Just chill with your friends or your girl or something and just cool off, you get me? Because outside isn't really friendly, like, it's never really been friendly anyway outside like that, but there's too much going on outside. You could get yourself caught up just walking the wrong way or going somewhere else. So
that's
seeing
true.
Shows like that, when you don't really have to force yourself to go out, you can just kick it, house party. I think it's good anyway.
Well, I know you know about having a good time, man. It's juicing.
I'm not that bad.
But it's all indoors. It's all indoor fun. So you're practicing what you preach. You're catching a wave, catching a vibe.
I think my liver's dead
with family and thing. That. Yeah, man. I can't drink like you can, man. I'm too fit.
The islands, man.
It's the
islands.
That's it, man. I can't remember last time
I think it's in the bloodstream.
Can't remember last time a little juice like that and got really, really messy.
Now we're dragging you down. You're involved now.
Just by association, definitely, man. Bloody hell. It's all mad.